Welcome, race fans, here tonight as we are gonna be live here with Area 51 as these guys are gonna be taking on Charlotte Motor Speedway here. Great track, love this track. Gonna see a lot of speeds here as we are gonna be accompanied by Brian Johnson and Zach Hall. How are you guys doing there tonight?
Hey, doing pretty good. We got a crisp evening here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, getting ready for this mile and a half racing.
Yeah, for sure. The home of NASCAR here in Charlotte, North Carolina. About to do some battle in some nice Carolina weather, and it's got some lights coming on. We'll see how these guys can do with a lot of grip here in these beasts of a cup car.
Yeah, that's what I was just trying to say. With this track temperature and air temperature, there's a lot of grip out there. Do you think it's going to be too much grip for these guys? I mean,
No, you can't ever have enough grip,
well,
especially with the way these things are now with the dirty air and everything. Um, you want as much front turn in it as you can get, and I think tonight is going to lead to some great racing. We had some really close practice times, got some extremely close qualifying times. We got second place tied right now, so
Yeah,
tonight's going to be great.
it's for sure, Brian. It's going to be a lot of wide open action for probably the first 10 to 12 laps. They could probably go wide open, guys, tonight. So it's going to be very interesting, but it's going to be interesting to see who can come out of that pack and then be the car in the long run. Because as soon as you start lifting, if you start lifting a little bit earlier than a lot of these guys in the run that are running wide open and just keep up with the draft, you can save a little tire, run in the mid pack, and charge your way through the field. So we'll have to see who can manage that tire wear for the long run. But I can tell you one thing: it's going to be some tight pack racing for the first 10 laps.
It's going to be extremely tight. I think one guy that's been kind of the front runner when it comes to long run speed is Josh Cully there in the 33. He chose not to qualify, so he's going to be starting 14th. But I'll be watching for him to get through the field, as well as probably Charles Johnson too. He's qualified 11th. He'll make his way up through the field as well. So we got Ryan Kelly and Jim Brooks on the front row.
oh, well, we got, what are we looking at here? About 18 cars here that are going to be gridding up here tonight at
We
Charlotte?
got 21, I believe.
21. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, waiting for everybody to grid here tonight as they're going to be running 75 laps here. What are we looking at fuel-wise, guys?
Well, that's a good question there, Brian. What you thinking about? I'd say really the maximum you're going to see these guys be able to make it maybe is 36 to 40. If that, we'll see how that plays out because a full fuel run here I'd say is about 51, 52 laps, maybe 49. This package is weird with the way laps are, but just going from recent history, I know it's usually in the 50 laps range. But so a 75% fuel load, that's going to drop us down, to maybe into the low 40s, maybe high 30s to see where pit stops come in because it's going to be a premium, that's for sure, to get those four tires on there because, like I said, the first 12 laps are pretty much wide open. So we'll see how these guys battle.
A lot of throttle time there. So
Yeah.
I think especially if you're in the lead, you're going to get even worse fuel mileage. Speaking of the lead, Ryan Kelly puts her on the pole with a 28.788. That's going to beat Jim Brooks' 28.795, who ties Bud Steele there for those two guys, second and third. Gabe Butler is going to be starting fourth, followed by Ken Worley in fifth, Logan Hilton sixth, Eric Laurie seventh, Corey Lane eighth, Brian Kaufman ninth, and David Leclerc is going to round out our starting grid top 10 here at Charlotte Motor Speedway for Area 51.
All right, there's your top 10. Thank you for that rundown there, Brian, as we're going to get ready to get freaky nuts, everybody, because that's what Zach likes to say. Right, Zach?
Oh, I love it. Yippee.
Yippee. Oh, he's so excited,
I'm
but
astounded.
yeah. Well, I'm going to be looking for that Cartoon Network car to get up there.
Yeah, Ken, you have the Scooby-Doo machine of Ken there.
Yeah,
But
he's
Ryan Kelly with the impressive lap time here, I think that 13 looks pretty good. So let's see how he takes this field to the green.
That's right. Well, we're off the green here. Everybody, let's go racing here tonight at Charlotte Motor Speedway as the green flag flies.
Really good restart by the bottom line there as Ryan Kelly's going to lead him off into turn 1, followed closely by Jim Brooks. Not Jim Brooks, but Steele there in the 53. Right on his bumper.
Definitely. You can see Robert's car there, a Scooby-Doo machine. The 11 there of Ken Worley. He moves his way up in the 3rd. Eric Laurie up in the 071. We've seen him have speed at Las Vegas. So he just down a lead lap. He may have a fighting chance here. But good racing all through all here. We got Logan Helton, too, the 63 up high behind the one of Gabe Butler. Side by side, you even got Brian Kaufman, Charles Johnson in the 9th position. So the first 8 positions are all side by side here, ladies and gentlemen.
You see Bud Steele got a great run going into 1, got to the outside of Ryan Kelly there. He may be able to clear him as they come out of 4. Got a big, strong push by the 76 behind him. It's like you said, for the first 10 or 12 laps, this is going to race similar to Daytona.
Yeah.
Wow, look at the pack of these cars all the way back to like 9th, 10th place. They're all over each other.
Look, yeah, 76 got a great run now. He's going to the inside of Bud Steele there, looking to take this lead.
Wow. To the bottom, Jim Brooks goes to the 76, grabbing a little bit of white line. He's going to clear. But he leaves the high side back open. Bud's going to get that run off the top. Also getting a little bit of help there from Gabe Butler in the 1.
Logan Helton made a pretty good move out of the draft off of the 1 on the front stretch. Yeah. Able to carry that momentum down below him in 1 and 2. And now he's going to be fighting for 2nd.
Yeah, and leader Ryan Kelly slipping back here a little bit, Brian. He's got passed by Corey Lane in the 9. And he's about to get passed by maybe David Leclerc off of 4 here. For that, I believe this will be 8th position now he's falling back to.
Oh,
yeah, I think this might be a tire saving strategy. You know, I think these guys up front are pushing it really, really hard, trying to get some laps led, get that extra bonus point. But I think he's going to try to save some tires here. I think that's what Ken Worley is doing as well. And Josh Cully, you know, he started 14th, and he's up to 12th right now, so a couple positions. But he's staying at the back of this pack, right behind Charles Johnson there. I think these guys just saving some tires for the time being.
Yeah, for sure. And up front, side by side, Jim Brooks and Bud Steele. Steele with Gabe Butler on the outside with Jim Brooks, and the 63 Logan Helton there on the bottom and 3rd. This is some great racing here.
Last week's winner, Gabe there. He's showing some strength right now.
That he is, Robert.
It seems like the outside line is the place to be right now. The bottom line is hanging in there, but it seems like the outside line has a little bit more momentum going for it.
It seems like you can just roll the top a little bit better right now, Brian. That's what I'm seeing also. Also, a lot of cars up high, that's sucking the high line up. You know, more cars drafting up higher is going to equal to a faster line.
Well, you got more throttle time up there, too. Running the high line, so...
Yeah, definitely. And at this moment, these guys are maybe starting to crack the throttle now if they've been going all out. So, it's getting to the time where you got to really drive it. This is where we're going to really see how these cars handled and who saved what. Because look at our pole set, Ryan Kelly. He's dropped back almost all the way to 13th position here.
And the 071 as well has fallen back, as well as Ken Worley. I think.
Like you said, Mason.
Oh man, we got some trouble with Gabe Butler.
Yellow flag is out.
Oh, no, Steele.
Yeah, and you guys were just talking about that. A little bit of a push at, about 9 laps into it. You have to start getting out of that gas. You know what I mean? To get the exit. And you can see Gabe. He got in too deep, and the car just didn't react, didn't turn for him coming out.
Yeah, and Bub was an innocent bystander there.
Wow. Yeah, that's always the worst feeling when, you're doing good and the guy to your outside hits the wall and bounces right into you. It's just such a helpless feeling.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Got nowhere to go. The speeds that these guys are running here tonight at Charlotte it's fast speeds.
Wow. Some of these guys actually missed pit road here. So it's like they went too fast. They didn't slow down enough for the pace car and that made them miss pit road. This is going to possibly lose them track position. Josh Coley could technically come out with their lead here because he's the first car going down pit road.
He could. I think these guys are just going to have to stay out. They have to keep that track position. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I think the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys.
Top 6 guys, I believe, and maybe a few more, but definitely top 6.
Well, this is going to be interesting.
Definitely interesting because these guys up here, once they get up to speed, they're good. They don't have the grip. They can't hold it wide open, and everybody behind them this is going to be very, very eventful.
Yes, you're going to see a lot of cars going to the front if these guys do not decide to come down here. We'll see how this plays out as they're nearing the entrance to pit road.
I know if it was me, I wouldn't stay out. I would just come in because these tires are going to be so much.
Johnson's the only one.
Wow.
So we got our first first 6 cars here are going to be on old tires, about 9 laps on those. And the first guy on fresh tires is going to be Josh Cully.
Yep, in the 33.
Whoa.
And then Ryan Kelly also there with 13. It's like Dwight Plush is getting he actually is getting EOL. So Josh Cully will actually move up to 6. So the first 5 cars now.
Okay. Yep. Well, we're going to see old tires versus new tires. I guess that's going to tell us, huh?
Yeah, I would not be surprised if we just saw Josh Cully run around the 3rd line up top and go to the outside of all these guys and take the lead in about 5 laps.
Yeah. I believe in the first 2-3 laps, he should be able to go all the way to the top of the wall and just drive around the top of anything. So, love to see because I believe these other guys are going to definitely start lifting. The first lap in first quarter won't be is not going to be bad due to the fact they're not up to speed. But once they get up to speed, it could be rough. Let's see how this plays out for the top 5.
Yep, as we're getting ready to go back green with 10 laps completed. Wait for that official pace car to duck in here tonight at Freaky Fest. Area 51 as we're getting ready to go back green.
Green flag.
And green's out, Brian and Zach.
Nice solid start. Restart for everybody there.
Yeah, the top 4 got a really good restart. There goes Josh Coley already to the bottom in the 33 up to 5th. This is where we're going to really see. Yeah, he's going to pass 2 cars coming off of 2 here and be looking for the lead off of 4, I bet.
Yeah, you'll really be able to see the speed difference right about here.
Yeah, look at the center turn. Huge center turn there for that 33.
Yeah, and he can be really patient right now due to the fact that he's only fresh tires. He doesn't even force the issue.
He can take his time right here and still have quite an advantage in several laps from now.
I think that's what you're seeing. I think he's definitely saving a little bit here, I believe, for the 33. We look here, coming off of 4, this is where the new tires are going to help a lot. The 08 comes up off the bottom a little bit of Josh Coley going to look for the lead here into 1.
That's very interesting. We're watching this. These guys here, the 08 and 76, 63, they're all on 14-lap tires, and tires seem like they're holding up pretty decent, not too bad. I mean,
it's first 2 laps. Yep. Give it another 5 laps, and they'll start sliding to the back here.
Okay.
Oh, when you go to see the 08 into the wall there, it's you can see they getting that dirty air. It's going to suffer even worse. Like I said, it's probably up to 12 laps they can run wide open, so it's going to take a while before the tires really do have to show, but they will sooner or later start to really show when these other guys can keep it pinned down, and these guys have to lift considerably. But Josh Coley through the front of the back.
You see the 13 of Ron Kelly. He was another tire taker there. He's already made his way up to 3rd place.
That he does, and let's see how he runs into 1 here. I think he'll get to the inside of the 08. He's actually doing a pretty good job of not burning him up, as you see. He's taking his time. The 76, the 63, and the 08, they're on the top line. They're holding strong right now. But like you said, Brian, I think about 5 laps from now.
Oh man,
Check
79
up. Yeah.
checked up a little bit more than the 01 was expecting and shuffled. Who was that back there?
I believe it was the 13 that really checked it up there, Brian. I think the 13 is a mega saving tire right now.
Was it the 13?
He seems to be lifting a lot in these corners.
It was the 50 of David Leclerc got the.
Yeah, he got the brunt of it. Yeah. As you can see, the 13 in the middle of the corner, he just slows it up a lot. But that's how you actually save the tire here. So I would look for that 13 to be pretty strong here in the long run, but this is also letting Josh Coley run out here in free air.
Yeah, he's already got a 1 second lead on everybody else, which doesn't bode well for everyone, as we've seen him dominate some of these races here.
Yeah, and Brian Kaufman, another new tire guy. Same with Ted Decker Jr. The 79. These guys are making big moves to the front. And look at Brian Kaufman straight to second. Ted Decker Jr. is going to take that position from the 08 of John there, and he's going to move himself up in fourth. Like he's followed by Robert Richards also. So this is where the tires are starting to feel. You see the 08 dropping back. Now you have Jim Brooks already back to 8th. You have Logan Helton there also at 9th. These guys are starting to fall off now. This is when the tires for them are hurt.
Yeah, once those tires get up to temperature and everybody's tires have roughly the same temperature on them, that's where the grip really starts to show, or lack thereof.
Yeah, well, we're riding inside with John, and man, he is really throttle playing. Like he can't, with the old tires now, he can't get back on the turn 1 and 2. He seems pretty decent, but when he gets down here in the 3 and 4, he's really throttling it coming out. It's just if you listen really close, man. Off, and if he gets back going a tick too soon in the middle, he's got to get off coming out of 4. If not, he's gonna smash down that wall.
Yeah, definitely. Brian Kaufman really pushing hard right now in that 01. Let's see, he's starting to close the gap on Josh Cully. See if this battle, once he gets into a little bit more dirty air, does it stop, or does he continue to catch him? Here's you, Robert Richards looking fourth there, Brian.
Yeah, that Clemson car, I assume it's Clemson right there.
Yes, it is, yes.
It's doing a great job making its way through the pack. But yeah, this 01 and Josh Cully up here, Brian Kaufman in the 01 there. I think Josh Cully, he's saving tire up there, and he knows that this dirty air is going to be pretty tough for Brian to get through. And so I think that's why he's allowed him to close up on him. But these top 4, or really top 2, have a really big gap on 3rd and 4th. 3rd and 4th got a bit of a gap next to the next 4 cars.
Yeah, look at Bud Steele. Remember, he just was in the wreck not too long ago with the 1 of Gabe Butler, and he's up to 7th. He's right here behind the 88 of Michael W. Spell. He was also putting some pressure on Ted Decker Jr. for a top 5 position. You got Eric Laurie also in the 71. So these guys starting to pop back up on the leaderboard.
Well, we know Bud had a fast car during practice and qualifying, so he got tied up in that first yellow, but they gave you a quick fix. I'm not exactly sure how many they got. I think they only got 1 now, or maybe 2.
3.
Oh, they got 3? Okay.
Still have 3.
Okay, so I have 3. So, he got a new car, and now he's just working his way back up through with the speed of that car. So he should be very soon here, as he's gonna put himself in the top 5 with that payday. Ford. That's a new paint scheme. A lot of these guys are driving a new paint scheme here tonight. I don't know if these guys noticed that too.
Yeah, they definitely are. There's some nice looking ones out here. And see, he goes from the top side of Ted Decker Jr. for the top 5 position. What a heck of a race. And then, Brian Kaufman's got it within 2 tenths, and he's been kind of there. Now, I'm going to be interested to watch this behind here, because Robert Richards in about 2 tenths behind here of Ryan Kelly. As we're seeing, it's just you get in this distance to someone, and it's really hard to even close up anymore at this point of the run. We'll see how it works out. You can see Bud Steele there, even in the 53, he's running a completely different line, way up top of 1 and 2. That's what you got to do. You got to search around here to get the grip you need.
Josh Cully and Brian Hoffman last time by had pretty much identical lap times. Ryan Kelly was almost 2/10 quicker. This time by, Josh Cully a little bit quicker than Brian Hoffman, and Ryan Kelly still quicker than the two guys in front of him. So
definitely.
Well,
Yeah,
it's actually pretty interesting watching this 01 and the 33. They're both running two separate lines in 1 and 2.
Yeah. This is the thing. This package gives you actually a lot of choices to change your lineup, and we'll see the different shares they go into 1 and 2.
Let's see.
As you can see, Coley really keeps up on
Wow.
that third team up there, the right sides. You're having Brian Kaufman go all the way to the white line, and that actually worked pretty good there. He actually kept a lot of momentum, and when you slide up behind, you still get that draft. But also, like Brian said, Brian Kelly is starting to actually close in a little bit in that 13 on Polstetter.
Yeah, that 33 is running the Larson line up there. I mean, he's way up there.
and that's good for the backstretch speed. You know, he's just looking to keep his speed up, as now he's running about a lane lower than he was last time. I think he's trying to search in 1 and 2, trying to figure out, okay, what's the quickest way through 1 and 2, but not damage my speed on the backstretch a whole lot. The 01 seems to be pretty committed to the bottom, and I think if Josh Cully is paying attention, if that 01 pulls up to him much more, he'll take that air off the 01 and start going to the bottom.
You know what I really like with the 01, Brian, is he's really painting the line in 3 and 4. And a lot of these tracks, the cars really like to be around that white line, but if you look, a little farther back, that 13 is turning the afterburners on. I told you he was saving a lot. He was saving a lot. Oh, and then we
Whoa.
Comes in the pit.
Wow, that was a surprise. That actually slowed Kaufman up. Here comes the run from Ryan Kelly. So this is going to be the new battle for the lead. To the outside, the 13 goes. He's going to get that. Nice and easy, right on the top side. Beautiful pass from 13 and Ryan Kelly.
So
I guess
we looking at 20 laps stint, I guess they're going to run?
I guess they couldn't make it on one stop, so they're just going to cut them now into 2 stops.
Okay.
might be a 2-stop unless they can go 45.
Yeah.
And Josh Cully just decided to stop as soon as he could make it, but I doubt that's the case. I think it is going to be he is going to have to stop again, probably around lap 55ish.
Yeah, it's an interesting call there.
Yeah. We'll have to see how that. Yeah. You just took the words out of my mouth. Now I just have to see, what happens there with this. As that 13, the pole sitter now puts himself back up here on the lead here with 43 laps to go here.
Yeah, and Bud Steele and Robert Richards have also closed up in the third and fourth. So the top 4 within a second, and then they got about 30-second gap back to Michael W. Spell in 88, who's got Ted Decker Jr. in 6th. Eric Laurie there in the John Deere machine in the 071. He is in 7th. And there we go, the 9 on new tires there. Corey Lane here back to 2 laps down. You can see new tires here. Slicing and dicing right now. Yeah, it's, I think it could be close on fuel. I think they could. It's going to be interesting to see if they can do it on a 1-stop, Brian. You think it's possible, or do you think it's going to have to be a 2-stopper?
I mean, I think it's going to have to be a 2.
Or did Coley just get it wrong? Maybe that's the only thing I can imagine. Maybe he forgot to add fuel on the stop. I don't know. The original.
Yeah, but if he forgot to put fuel on the last stop, I would have thought he'd be much tighter than he looked. I don't know. I mean,
we'll have to see. Yeah,
Josh Cully is
ready to go right here.
He's won a lot of races over here, so I think he knows what he's doing. He's just doing something out of the norm, and it maybe. I honestly have no idea.
I'm at that point too, so we'll have to see, because like Ray said right here, it's 40 to go. I think if they can make it a 35 to go, I think they'll be good.
That's what I'm trying to crunch the numbers too here with you, Brian, and it's I don't know. I mean, it's tires that key. You know, you get 20 laps on your tires. You know,
these guys stop once. I can tell you right now, he's not winning this race. He's not going to come back from an extra pit stop.
Right.
So either he's going to have to make on a caution once these guys pit, if the guys can make it. As you can see, the 9, look how fast the 9's coming up on new tires. Woo, the top 4 right on the top.
Yeah, over the course of a 20-lap run, they lose about a second and a half of time on a tire fall off. So not a huge amount of fall off, but definitely not enough to where a 2-stop would beat a 1-stop.
Well, pull out that pen and notebook there, Brian, and start crunching the numbers. Oh wait, that's Zach. Zach's supposed to be crunching them numbers, so I'm sorry.
Well, I'll start working on it. Hold on.
Get the pen and paper out. We'll have to bring up a diagram of a car, and you can explain about how the car works. How's that sound? We should do that. That sounds like a plan. Bring up a diagram and then you guys can talk about the aero and the spoilers and whatever else you want to talk about. We could have something like that in the middle.
I could talk about camber, caster, and toe all day.
Well, there you go. All right. We got a new segment coming at Freaky Fest. let us know.
31. So
okay. Well,
that's including pace laps or caution laps too. So we have to think about that. Oh, Robert Richards in the 12 actually gets into the wall.
Well, as they run right now, we have Ryan Kelly first, Brian Kaufman second, Robert Richards third. All within a second of each other.
Yeah.
And yeah, Bud Steele not too far behind Robert Richards there in his 53 machine. Josh Cully will be our lucky dog if caution were to come out right now.
And you called it, Zach. 31 laps. Here comes Bud. He's coming down pit road.
Yeah,
31 laps.
That's not
they
enough.
Can't make it from here.
That's not enough if he unless he's short pit. If they can go longer, if they can go up to 30, what would it be?
30. Yeah, 33, 34, somewhere around there. Because here's Ken. Ken's in too.
And that's
63's
right
in.
there, so
Logan is in.
We'll see how this plays out. Of course, Bud Steele going for the undercut.
Yeah. And I don't know if these guys are counting if we would have a green-white checkered,
Yep.
But I would assume if we wind up with a green-white checkered, everybody's going to come down pit road anyways because tires are just going to be key at that point in time.
Absolutely, yeah. You get one of those short runs and the field bunches up. You're going to want all the tire you can get, possibly even a spare on the back.
Well, this is convincing me that Bud can make it due to the fact that the 13 and the 01 have continued on. Now they're up to almost 34 laps, which that's not under green flag conditions, 34 laps. So I think they're being smart about it and stretching it as far as they can go just to be able to be completely positive here.
Here comes Josh Cully with his new tires trying to get his lap back.
Yeah.
Old-fashioned way.
We'll have to stop again.
It's going to be interesting. I have to wonder if, who's got the numbers right here.
Yeah.
Well, let's see if if Ryan decides to come. No, he's going to stay out another lap. So's that Brian. Brian's going to stay out. Looks like we got the top 8 that still need to come down pit road here, guys. They're on 36 laps on their stint right now.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna do some research here because I'm actually kind of curious to see did Josh Cully actually can he make it from where he's pitting? That's my other question.
That or
Yeah, that was the only thing.
Yeah.
93 is coming down pit road.
Quick.
Here comes Robert. Here comes Gabe.
If Josh Cully can make it, I think he's going to be our net leader.
Yeah, and how far out will he be? And then he's going to have to basically race the track against new tires. I mean, that's what it's going to boil down to, guys. You know, he's going to have to try to keep the tires on his car. He's going to have more laps on, you know, his tires. And everybody else is going to have fresh tires. What's the difference between fresh tires and, you know, 15-lap tires in time-wise? I mean, I don't know.
Right now, Ryan Kelly, our leader, he's coming down pit road actually this time.
Yeah,
as well
38.
But his last time by was a 30.2. And let's see, if we look at Josh Cully's, this was a 29.8. So not much time difference between 10 laps and 30 laps.
Yeah. I just noticed that too. You're correct there, Brian, on that one. So we'll have to. You love it when we're up here in the booth and we're crunching numbers. I hope everybody's enjoying the show here tonight at Area 51. Awesome race that they got going on here. We had only one yellow, total of 9 lead changes at the line, and we have Ryan now exiting pit road, coming down the turn 1. He's got to keep it under that white line there. Wait for the blue cones. He should be able to exit, and he's clear, and off he's coming down the backstretch. So as we got Ken coming by, we got that 08 there of John. He's coming by.
So yeah, Josh Cully is about to have a massive lead.
Yeah. Now, well, that's what I was saying there, Brian. Now we'll have to see with Josh getting a massive lead. We got Ryan Kelly there. He's back to 6th position now from the lead. So we'll have to see how his tires compared to everybody else in front. Bud's on 8 laps stint right now. Jim Brooks is 24 laps on his tires, so he came down 4 laps after Josh did, and he's getting ready to get freight trained.
Yeah, he
all right.
Unfortunately, from where he was at, that super short pit isn't going to work out too well. But yeah, Josh Cully with a 9.1 second lead. And Zach, you got some numbers for us?
Yes, I've come up with 39 laps at the moment.
Oh man.
So I don't think Mr. Cully will be able to make it.
Will he be a lap or 2?
He's gonna be about 4 or 5 short.
Unless if he's been saving this whole run, I think he could save that amount.
Yeah.
You really think he can save 5 laps on fuel?
Over the course of a whole run, if he came out of pit road safe,
wow.
I think he can do it.
Wow.
Of course, running the outside lane in 1 and 2 isn't helping his cause. He's taking a long way around.
Yeah, and it's more throttle time, which is more gas. Wow. Oh, okay. Well, this race is, we got 3/4 of the race finished here so far. 53 laps is completed of 75, so, and he's got a 7-second lead, 7.6 over Bud.
And unless he's banking on maybe a late race caution, then that would help his cause.
Well, we'll see what we'll see what the lap times. He ran a 30.08 compared to Bud's 29.52. So half a second faster.
Well, and Ryan Kelly's running 29 flat, so Ryan Kelly right now a second quicker than our leader. He's only 7 seconds behind him. So in about probably 8 to 10 laps, he's going to be catching Josh. And we know the 13 can make it. So
yes,
possibly Josh could have hit it a bit too early.
Well, we know Bud can make it too because he's 14 laps on his stent too.
Yeah.
So we're looking all the way back to 8th position. Is 25 laps of John there. He's on his stent. So the 33 and the 08 ain't going to be able to make it. We got Jim, and he ain't going to make it. He's running back here in 10th position. So them guys are going to have to pit, I would imagine.
Yeah, I did some more math. Maybe 40 and a half laps at the most. You know, the data I was looking at may have been, but I can't remember if it was before this package or after this package.
Right.
That's the only thing that's not good about it. So yeah, it's definitely
what vehicle is your data coming from?
the Cup car.
Well, yeah, but is it the Camaro or the SS?
Oh,
Zach's like,
the Camaro for sure. The Camaro for sure.
Okay, then it's the new package because the Camaro never had the old package.
Really?
Yeah, they switched that over with the new car.
Yeah, when the
Camaro,
update came up. Yeah, you're right. You're right there. Good call there, but yeah.
Yeah. So and look,
Yeah, look, we're crunching numbers, and Josh comes down.
Oh,
so
no.
that gives the lead back to Ryan.
Yeah.
Over Robert, and then
that puts
Bud's
my lap
running.
down right there.
Yeah, and then we got Bud running in 3rd. Ken Worley in 11 there. Scooby Doo, he's running 4th, and well, now he's running 5th, and Brian's gonna take over 4th position there in that 01.
Yeah, so now the battle for the win's going to come down here to Ryan Kelly, Robert Richards, and Bud Steele.
What manufacturer is going to win? We got 2 Camaros running up front. We got a Ford there running in 3rd. And the highest Toyota right now in the field is going to be Gabe there. And, oh, wait, that's not Gabe. Who's in the 71?
Gale.
Gale. Sorry, my bad. Sorry, Gale. He's the highest Toyota running. There's a lot of Brooks in this league.
Yeah, look up front.
Jim Brooks. He's trying to make it work on the outside.
Yeah.
I tell you what, Robert Richards, I've seen him be a front runner in a bunch of these races, week in and week out, and he just hadn't been there at the end. This weekend, or this Thursday night right here,
Also,
is night.
Wow, what a battle for the lead. As that 13th Thrustmaster is going to try to take it back over going into turn 1.
That he is.
Roberts, you know, there's that throttle time. He can hold that throttle better there on the high side of that 12 there. And he's going to try to power back by, but that 13 of Ryan's, well, was looking pretty strong there.
Yeah, I think the 13 just couldn't quite keep that speed up on the bottom. It's tough with this package, kind of mid-run the way it is to stay on the bottom. But yeah, 12, nice clean pass. And he's going to be our leader now.
With,
Ryan Kelly. Yeah.
He's almost shotgun on the field. He's the next to last car in this field with the start. Now he has placed himself almost coming up here to 10 laps. We're coming to 12 to go here. He's put himself in the lead. And you see right here comes the 33 of Josh Coley. He's going to try to unlap himself, and he's going to hope for a caution at some point here.
Well, he should be able to unlap himself with this tire difference here, as these guys ain't going to battle him. They're just going to let him go.
Yeah, look at Brian Kaufman back there trying to take the third from Bud Steele. Got a battle back here for third now.
01 looking on the bottom. Got a decent amount of momentum out of 4, but during on the front stretch, Bud had the advantage. So head off into turn 1. Bud's going to take it up near the wall. 01 going to paint that white line. He's going to clear him.
He did, though. Won a Brian Kaufman to third place now, but the battle up front continues on. It's going to be coming to 10 to go here, guys. I think the battle has just begun. I think Ryan Kelly may have something to say here. He's closing 10 laps.
I think so. I think it depends on how much tire he has been saving, if he's been saving, which hopefully he has, because if he hasn't, now he's got this dirty area he has to deal with, and it's going to be very, very tough to pass Robert up there.
Yeah, and the race seems like it's been a very green race here tonight with only one yellow. So I don't see any yellow. To be honest with you, I don't see a yellow coming out.
Yeah, in the foreseeable future, I don't either.
There'll be one now. You said that.
right. Yeah, me and my big mouth.
And Ryan Kelly there off of 2 though, looking a little strong off of 2 there. The thing I noticed, Ryan Kelly backing off way hard in the corner and letting Roberts drive it in, and then look off the corner. He drives right to the back bumper of that 12. This is where he's going to have a big run to the outside.
Yeah.
Ooh, I think the 12 should have blocked that run. Now he's going to be stuck on the inside.
He's going to drive it in deep, but 13's going to lift a little bit. Watch this cross. I think it's going to be here.
He's going to cross over.
Block him.
Oh, he's blocking.
Oh, man.
Oh, he blocked him.
That was a good block right there. Able to cut that 13's momentum down, headed off into 3.
Wow.
You only get away with that a few times, though.
Definitely.
Well, he's going to do it again.
There's 2.
Third one is going to be a love bump. He's going to tell him, I'm here. You better move out of my way.
I don't know how much love there'll be with that bump, but we'll see. The Ryan Kelly all over the back bumper of this 12 as he goes off in the 3. You can see, like I said, look, backs way off. Gets the car turned. Gets on the bottom. Now he utilizes the draft. This is the point where this is how you can use the dirty air to your advantage. You can see he's pushing the 12 down the straightaway. He's going to send him faster than he wants to go.
Wow.
Sent him off in there. Turns to the white line. 12 did a good job of managing the run, though.
That was good getting pushed, I'm sure he went through that turn probably about 3 miles per hour faster than he wanted to.
Yeah, and sometimes that's almost a little bit of a move you can make with this package now. Make your competition overdrive the corner.
Yeah.
The 12 did a great job of checking it up, and we got 5 to go now. So who comes back to the checkered flag here? Ryan Kelly's tried, and it's just going to get tougher and tougher each lap in the dirty air, though.
Yeah, and they're both on the
coming up.
same lap. Yeah, well, I wonder if that 9 gets involved. But what I was saying is as their stents are basically on the same tire stent, 2-lap difference. So I really don't see that making any difference for these guys here tonight. That 9, he wants his lap back.
Yeah, I think this is going to be
clear here.
Yeah.
But it's going to give dirty air to the 12. I don't think the 12's going to like that much. You can see, he's going to be careful with that.
Ooh.
And 13 not able to get it done again as the 12 makes his car about 2 widths wider.
Well, not only that, the 13, if I'm seeing this right, got damage now.
Yeah.
How much? Yeah, the front end. You can see the splitters crinkle up a little bit. So it looks like he ran in the back of the. What did he run into the back of the 12?
12, yeah.
So
yeah, and I don't think that.
Coming out of 2, they're not happy.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think that the 13 is too happy. The 12 squeezing them pretty hard there in the 1. I think if the 13 gets back to his bumper, this may be a night.
Oh, it's
coming to 2 to go.
Oh, he is
incredible.
This is crazy. If that 12 wins this race, you got to give that guy props for driving one whale of a race. Even if he comes home second, wow. I mean, he is, wow.
We got some lap cars up here. This is going to...
Look at the 13. Look at the line he just ran. Cut down way from the top.
12, too.
He's going to fake him, man.
Oh.
Coming to white flag.
White flag, 1 to go.
Lap car's not going to help here. Oh, both the lap cars. Look, he's going to get to the outside.
Go 3 wide.
He's going to try to pinch him behind that.
Oh, no.
Robert tried to pinch him behind the lap car, and the 13 of Ryan Kelly was not going to have any of it.
And he is going to take this checkered flag.
Wow.
Holy cow.
Holy crap.
Wow. It doesn't get any better than that.
Second, a 53 of Bud Steele coming up third. Kim Worley finishing fourth. Logan Helen actually scratching out top 5 there. And it's going to drop Robert Richards, I believe. Yeah, he actually towed. There you go. He finishes 14th. So from first, leading the white flag to 14th. Like Brian said, I think he was trying to pinch him in there behind the lap car. The 13 had none of that.
He said, you ain't doing that to me tonight. Not after you've blocked me about 4 or 5 times. We'll see what goes on here.
Yeah, well, this is what Charlotte offers. It don't matter what car it is. This track is a very raceable track, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It's wow. I'm lost for words right now.
It's incredible. This is why I love Charlotte. I love to be able to call this my home track.
Yeah.
It's just amazing action.
That was wild with a capital W.
Yeah.
Even though Robert Richards comes home with a 14th place finish, you still got to hand it to him to be able to keep the 13 behind him for that long and try everything he can to win this race. And unfortunately, it didn't work out for him here tonight. But I think with that performance and performances in the past weeks, I think he's got a win coming for him soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
Most definitely.
He fought for it, and unfortunately, it ended up in what we've seen, and we could have had maybe a race back to the line, but I mean, going for the win, he had to do something. He said, "I'm not giving up the lane," and the 13 said, "Well, I'm not giving up getting stuck behind the 14." So, yeah, that was a tough deal there, but a great race overall.
Yes, wow. Well, we're going to get ready for our post-race here interviews and get everybody, hopefully we can get the top 3 in here to see how their race went here tonight and get to talk to the race winner and get to talk to Brian and Bud Steele. I do know Bud Steele's here in Discord, but we'll be right back after this quick word from Beat a Match. All right, we're back after that quick word there from Beat a Match, and it looks like we have only Bud Steele here tonight that we'll be able to talk to. I wonder if Ryan and had to go to the NASCAR hauler. He might be in a meeting right now.
But that's definitely interesting. But we'll have to see about that. But we do have Bud Steele, our 3rd place finisher for tonight, who actually ended up spinning through the grass and coming back from that. So I guess we can get talking here. Brian, you ready to talk to the man? All right,
let's do it.
Bring Bud up here.
Yeah.
Hey, Bud, it's Brian in the booth. You got a copy?
Hey, partner, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, and congrats on your 3rd place finish. You the beginning of this race was kind of rough for you. I had a car bounce off the wall and send you into the infield, but did a great job coming back from that and working out the pit strategy and the fuel numbers to come home 3rd. How was that race from behind the wheel for you?
Well, I knew there at the end that something might happen up front, so I just tried to be patient. Had to pass a lot of cars, get back up there. But first and second looked like they were running pretty tight, and it's like, I don't know if this is going to end well. So I just got lucky there to get third.
Yeah, we were watching them. It was pretty tight. There were some blocks thrown and some doors slammed, and unfortunately ended in some bent up sheet metal. But we were up here and we were wondering about the grip level tonight. It's a cold track, but with the famed dirty air of this package, we were wondering how well these cars do in traffic. How was your car tonight?
Oh no, there wasn't much, aero push or anything like that. It was all about the tire wear after about 10, 11 laps. Had to try to take care of them. I was trying to run as high as possible and maintain position, just to save a little tire there for the end, but let the leaders get a little too far away to make up any ground there at the end.
Yeah, that's some. It's tough to catch people when a race goes green. For most of the time, only one caution here tonight. Where do we go next week?
Uh, this is the final race of our first season. We just ran 6 races this season.
Oh, okay. I wasn't aware.
Yeah, and we're starting right back next week. So for season 2, another 6 weeks, and then Area 51 will be in a regular 12-week rotation after that.
Oh, okay, awesome. Well, my apologies for not knowing the schedule, but so into season 1, you finished the last race, finished third. That's got to put you to have some good momentum for season 2. How are you feeling about season 2 coming up these next 6 weeks?
Oh, it should be much better than this first season. A lot of different drivers that we had here, getting to know each other, how everybody drives. I think we kick off next season at Daytona, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, awesome. So we got some good super speedway action headed our way. Well, before I let you go and celebrate your third place finish, is there anybody you'd like to give a shout out to here tonight?
Oh yeah, well, all these Area 51 guys. We got a good group of guys together here, and hope everybody has fun with this and stays competitive and has a good time.
All right, absolutely. We'll be looking forward to it. So, well, Bud, congrats again, and we'll see you over at Daytona.
Thank you very much. Y'all have a good evening.
All right, you too.
All right, that was our third place man, Bud Steele.
All right. Well, it looks like we're not going to be able to get a interview in with Ryan Kelly, our race winner here tonight, or Brian Kaufman in that 0-1. But Brian and Bud and Ken and Logan, they're showing some strength here coming into starting their next season. Last week they were pretty strong too, but we'll have to see how that all plays out as they ended the season. I believe the 33 won the championship too. If I I think
I would imagine so.
Yeah. I think I know he was talking out there on Facebook about just tidying up his championship. And he is actually on Discord. I wonder if we can bring him down. Can we bring him down here, Zach?
Yeah, I can real quick. If you want to talk to him.
Yeah, bring Josh. Yeah, bring Josh here.
All right.
Josh, Robert up here in the booth. You got a copy, man?
Hey, Robert, how you doing?
Hey, good. Well, this was the last race here to at Area 51 for season 1. We brought you down here because we believe, if I'm correct, you won the championship, right?
I think as long as everything works out the way I'm thinking.
Well, you're thinking, well, how many points were you up on second place? I don't have the standings up, so I do apologize for everybody out there. Do you know offhand?
I think the number was 44.
Okay. Over, do you know who it was?
I want to say dude.
Dude? Oh, dude's not here tonight, is he? No, he's not. So yeah, I mean that basically that wraps you up for the champion. Congratulations, man. Well, I'm sure you won the champion. How's it feel to is this your first champion in a league?
Yeah, gotta say his first points championship.
Oh,
Won a
cool.
few races here and there, but this will be the first points deal.
All right. Well, how's it feel to be a champion now, finally?
It's nice to monkey off my back.
There you go. Yep.
Had a really lucky season and the Area 51 deal, so
Mm-hmm.
it was a lot of fun. Pretty.
Right. Well, then season 2 is going to be starting up next week for another 6 races before they go into the 12-week cycle on a season. How do you feel about next season? Did you get to look at any of them tracks or anything?
Yeah, I saw Daytona was on there. I want to say Pocono was on there. Maybe Texas. I can't remember the others, but I'm excited. Had a really good car tonight, and I screwed up on my first pit stop and didn't have enough fuel, so that put me short on the second stop. And I was really hoping for yellow, but I'm glad it didn't happen, to be honest.
Yeah, okay. Well, Zach was crunching numbers hard. Brian was trying to figure it out. I was trying to figure it out. And, Brian, you made the call there, Brian. You said, well, the only thing that could have happened is he didn't put enough fuel in his car.
Yeah, that first stop I didn't get it full, so
Whoops.
that was all on me, and that's just the way it goes sometimes.
Right. Well, hey, man, here at Freaky Fast, congratulations, and we can't wait to see you next week at Daytona, man.
All right, guys, I appreciate it. I just want to thank Area 51, Freaky Fast Broadcasting, and everybody for watching.
10-4. All right. Okay, good job. All right. Well, I tried to throw you a bone there, Brian, but
that was me. I said that.
You said that? Oh,
I was a little bit confused.
I thought Brian. I know we were talking about it, and I thought Brian said it because you were crunching numbers, Zach. So, okay, well, don't go by me, man. I tell you, I don't know shit. Excuse my language, but I just
Oopsies.
Oops. Yeah, I apologize
you
for
owe me
the
a quarter now.
Do I owe you a quarter? Yeah.
Go down the swear jar.
Quarter jar. Yeah.
Hey, Dale Jr. can do it. I can do it.
True.
Hey, I'm not perfect, but all right.
Hey, that's right.
Well, I should have just said crap. All right.
We all have a slip up.
Yeah, don't we? That's why you're gonna tune in if you want to talk like that. Tune into Dirty Air Podcast. That's right. Every Wednesday night at 9:00. Make sure you check them guys out, Zach and Brian, and special guests they have on the show when they get that scheduled every Wednesday night at 9:00. Awesome show. Loved last week's show. They talked about the Talladega race and they gave their opinions about it. So if you want to hear it, go back and listen to it. You can get it on Google Play, Spotify, iTunes, and you can also listen on Facebook. The audio and everything that they got over there, you can go back and listen to it. So it was an awesome show, guys. Keep up the good work. I love listening to you guys. But let's run through the final results here, Brian. Here at Charlotte Motor Speedway with Area 51, the very last race, final race here for these guys.
Yes, sir. Tonight, your winner is going to be Ryan Kelly in that 13 machine. He's going to bring it home first, followed by Brian Kaufman in second, Bud Steele to round out the top three. Then we got Ken Worley in fourth, Logan Helton in fifth, Gail Brooks in sixth, Michael W. Spell in seventh, Timothy Wright in eighth, Andrew Schroeder ninth, Gabe Butler 10th, Eric Laurie 11th, James Ledford 12th, Ted Decker Jr. 13th, Robert Richards 14th, Josh Cully 15th, Dwight Plesh 16th, Jim Brooks 17th, John Stathakis 18th, Corey Lane 19th, Charles Johnson 20th, and David Leclerc is going to round out our field here tonight at Area 51, 21st.
All right. Thank you very much for that rundown there, Brian. And well, man, what do you guys think about this race of what Charlotte can give night in and night out?
I mean, it was just another. It wasn't our usual action-packed race. A lot of green flag laps there. The field kind of got spread out a little bit, but it was interesting to watch the different tire strategies played and the fuel strategy as well. Um, Josh Cully kind of threw us for a loop because we were wondering. It's like, he's usually got it down. He usually makes the right call, but unfortunately, he made a fuel mistake tonight, and everybody else had the one up on him. But the finish was fantastic, even though it didn't work out well for Robert Richards. Just trying to do everything he could to keep that 13 behind him. Um, but just a fantastic finish and a fantastic race, even though field got spread out. Just because field gets spread out doesn't mean it's not a good race. I thoroughly enjoyed tonight here at Charlotte.
Yeah, really repeating what Brian said. Pretty much that was the epic finish, as I would like to say, even though one half of it didn't end up the way the person probably wanted it to. But it still was a great finish. Wish we could have come back to the finish line without the incident. We could have maybe a photo finish, but still great race overall. We had battles all the way up to the very end of the race, and strategy playing in. Congrats to Josh Coley on the championship. He's been a heck of a driver this season, and be interested to see how these guys go for their next season. So excited.
Yep, as next season they open up at Daytona, so we're gonna see some super speedway racing, some fast paced bump drafting, pushing, and see what lap the big one is gonna occur on. As you know, you go to Talladega or Daytona, you got that one wreck that could be disaster. But they do offer three quick fixes here, so instead of seeing one big disaster, we might see three big disasters. So we don't know how that's
Very
all going to
possible.
play. Yeah, I mean, you know how that all is there with this draft package with this.
Oh yeah.
You can't get away from nobody, and you get well. You've seen it in real life at Talladega. You get such a run. Where do you go with the car? I mean, like literally, you don't got nowhere to go, but at the same time, you can't get off the gas because you're going to get run over. So you got to run the guy over in front of you so you don't get run over. Whatever. We're not going to get into that debut. If you want to hear about that, again, go back to Dirty Air Podcast Wednesday nights at 9:00. Listen to what Zach and Brian has to say and their input and everything. And, make sure you hit that follow and like button over there on the Facebook side of things. They do much appreciated. And when they do go live, you will get a notification on your smartphone. Or if you're on your computer web browser, it will pop up and let you know that they're live and you can tune in and have a chat with them guys out on the chat. They would really, really love to chat back with these guys. So make sure you check them out every night on Wednesdays at 9:00 Eastern. Also, I wanted to give a big shout out to iPitting, iPitting.com. Make sure you go check out that program. The guys over there that are building that program. There is some news that just got posted in the iRacing forums. Please go over and read it. He has a poll up over there on iRacing forums, a yes or a no. And read and watch the videos of what he actually came up with for multi-class racing. And the guy is just he's so smart. I don't know how to say it. Everybody out there, the guy knows his stuff, and what he's coming up with is just, it makes sense. It really, really does. So go watch the videos, and if you like his program, make sure you sign up, and he'd much appreciate it. And tell him that you came from Freaky Fast Broadcasting. So with that being said, we're gonna get ready to head off here, Brian and Zach. We're gonna be live again. Hopefully this weekend. If not, you will catch us as the playoffs start actually over at Slide Job Racing League. Monday nights, their playoffs start at Talladega. So we're going to see some super speedway there with that action-packed league over there. sponsored by Colonial Riders. So I can't wait for Monday night, and I hope everybody out there can't wait either. It's gonna be exciting. So please make sure you tune in and watch and support your driver and give them a shout out and root them on. And they got 12 drivers in the playoffs, so that's gonna be fun. But okay, well, I got nothing more to say here from Charlotte Motor Speedway. Brian, me, Zach, like to say thank you for tuning in. We will talk to you hopefully Monday night. But until then, please be safe for this weekend. Have fun and enjoy your family time. But until then, God bless everybody. Love yous all. Peace out.
Peace out, everybody.
Later, fellers.